if you guys remember, but Medieval Crafter Blacksmith had a demo that was available in June. We checked it out for a single video. I'll link it down in the description if you want to see it. But it was just a really simple game at the time. Didn't have a whole lot of content. Well, they've reached out and they've said, hey, Charlie, guess what? We got like the whole game unlocked for you now. Would you like to play the early access version? And I'm like, hey, that sounds great. So let's do that. So Medieval Crafter Blacksmith, what is it? Fantasy setting. It's a blacksmith simulator, right? And it's not like super realistic. You are in a fantasy setting after all, but we'll see how this goes. And you can decide for yourself whether it's something that you like or not. Links to everything down in the description. Welcome to Medieval Crafter. The Castle King awaits you. Okay, so Thudrik, he's the old anvil breaker. Yes, Thudrik Anvil Breaker. He is the old blacksmith, but he's retiring. He's getting old. And we're the new guy, all right? We're the poor green sap that's going to replace him, okay? King Aurelius needs to approve us, though. Welcome, blacksmith, to our castle. I am King Aurelius. We've awaited your arrival since Master Thudrik, our esteemed dwarven smith, retired. Our forge lies cold and our blades grow dull. Thudrik served us well, but age has caught him. Prove your skill. Earn your place. The old smith will guide you, but the hammer's weight is yours alone. Go find him in the castle square. Okay, that's where he is. So we're going to come over there and talk to him. This is basically exactly the same as the demo, at least the beginning of the game is, but the whole thing is unlocked now. So there's a lot of other things we can do that we couldn't do before. Thudrik. Ah, you're the one they sent, eh? Broad shoulders, soot in the beard. Aye, he'll do. I can't do it forever. So this is Thudrik. He's the old blacksmith, and he's going to kind of give us a tour of how everything works. You can pause and read everything that he's reading, he's saying if you'd like. I got to try to move this along just a little bit because I don't want the video to get forever longer and longer. So this is the blacksmith.
Check the gates.
And what he's going to do is he's going to get the old forge going again for us. Aye, she's seen better days, but the bones are strong. Just needs a bit of fire and sweat. We'll need ore to get anything done, and there's an old mine not too far from here. So we're going to grab the pickaxe, and we're going to do the thing. So this is our shop. We're going to be spending a lot of time in here. And the mechanics that they've put in place for the player to do and how they're interacting with things is pretty cool. I like it. I think they've got a good balance between simplifying it for a video game, but also having you engage with what's there for the sake of it being a simulator, right? There's a little bit of that. So this is a teleport stone. Like I said, it is a fantasy setting.
What are you going to do?
It's going to be a way for us to get around to all these different places. There's lots of different places in the world we're going to be going for various different reasons. The first is the mines. So we're going to go ahead and down here. This is where we are going to get copper, iron, and coal initially. There's an elevator over here, which before was just an elevator, but it didn't do anything. But now we can tap it, and it actually has clues as to what's going on down below. You can unlock access to this, for example, for 1,000 coin, and you can get deeper and deeper for more valuable metals, I would assume. Okay, so pretty much like any other mining game, you smack it, you know, you just hit the stone with the pickaxe. Not that revolutionary, right? Pretty self-explanatory on everything there. And we're also going to go ahead and grab coal. And there we go. Big old coal rocks. Perfect. And then those are the 3 types of resources we need. But I'm going to grab a whole lot because I know I'm going to use them. And, you know, the less time I can spend mining on camera, the better, I think. But, you know, this is the part. This is probably the most boring part of the game. And it's an essential part of the game that has to exist. So as far as like watching it on video, right? So I will be right back when I have a whole bunch of iron, copper, and coal so that we can work with. All right, I got a whole lot of stuff, so I think we're good. I don't think I need to hit these things anymore. I got lots and lots of ore now ready to go, so I'm not going to have to go back to the mines for quite some time. Back to the teleport gate then. We're going to talk to Mr. Anvil Breaker once more. Ah, that ore's no good as stone. We need to smelt it, refine it into bars fit for the forge. So he's going to go ahead and restore the forge here, or at least our smelting station. And so we're going to go ahead and check out the smelter here. And we need to do a couple of things to get this thing running. Okay, first is we need to provide some kind of fuel source, right? Which just happens to be our coal. So we're going to use that. And I'm going to make all of this stuff into bars. So we're going to put 5 coal into the fuel there. Then we need what we're going to be smelting. So in this case, we're going to take copper ore. We can put it up to stacks of 10 at a time. So there we go. And then we're going to want to give it a little oxygen. Oxygen. There's the blow right there, the bellow. Give it a little air, get it running, and now the metal is in the smelter. When it's done, it will alert us really quickly like this, and then we need to just pull the handle and bring it right to the front and tip it nice and easy like. There we go. All that moltenness is going to be turned into something useful. Let's go ahead and put more copper ore in there. That's going to immediately start. Now, inside the smelter storage is our loot, which is the copper bars, basically. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Ah, there it is, a fine bar of copper. Not bad for your first melt. All right, the bars don't win battles. We need to shape them and stuff. So we're going to be working on that now. The anvil gets restored, as well as the forge. So that's good too. Okay, so next thing again, we're just going to make sure that we get this. And I'm going to do all of these. Yeah, you can do it faster if you want to. I was doing it slow for effect, right? I'm going to do all of these, get them all turned into bars really quick. This is the process, so just so you guys can see that. And we can do the same thing with iron as well. I have iron ore as well, not just copper. So we're going to go ahead and get that done. And I'm trying to do it quickly and keep it moving while the coal is still in there. Because if I run out of coal, then I run out of fire, right? And I can't make anything without, I got to have fire. So if I run out of coal, it means I got to go back to the mines anyway. So let me just do as much as I can here, and I'll be right back. All right, there's the iron bar. So I got a whole bunch of iron bars, and now I've got one last bit here of the copper ingots coming in. And that will pretty much use up my entire supply of coal that I placed in there already. I have more coal, but that'll pretty much use up all of it that's there. Yeah. Now I need more fuel in there, so we're good. So I have, again, you don't have to mind this much off the bat, but I thought we'd just do it so I don't have to go back for the video. So we have 60 copper bars here and 40 iron bars. Very nice. Next thing to do then is find the anvil. That's here. And we need to make a horseshoe. So we're going to select this basic horseshoe here. Going to use 1 copper bar to do that. Just going to craft that really quick. And then what we want to do is come over to the forge right here. The forge comes with 3, with 3 coal already in it. That's good. We're going to want to take the horseshoe. That's on 4 on our hot bar. And we want to throw it in the forge. And then we're going to give that a little bit of air too, right? And then once that is hot, we'll then need to grab these tongs over here and make sure that we use the tongs to grab it because it's hot. So we're going to grab the tongs and grab the horseshoe, take it over to the anvil after we grab the hammer. And we're going to want to hit this thing with a hammer. There are hot spots on the horseshoe or on every item that we make. And if you hit those hot spots with your hammer, because you can control where your hammer is, it will go faster. And you can probably get it done before it cools. Because if it cools, then you have to heat it up again. And that's just annoying. So we don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and quench it. Done. And you'll notice that we had a quality rating when that thing was done. Which is, it's important to note that. Because the higher quality we start making, the more money we can make from things later. Oh, that's a proper horseshoe. Good shape, clean edges. Not bad for a fresh pair of hands. We're getting a feel for it, but that was just a warm-up. Here, I want you to make a shovel next. Bit of work, handle slot, weight balance, sharp edges. Let's see if you're ready to shape something that digs, not just stomps. Cool. So next thing to do is to create a shovel. So we're going to go to the anvil. Shovel head is now unlocked for us here. And that's what we're going to be shaping. So let's go ahead and throw that in the forge. It already has the air. You don't actually have to do it. I just like to. And we'll go ahead and just pick it up. And we're going to smack this with our hammer now, too. All right, where's that hot spot? Right there. So sometimes you can hit it, sometimes you can't. Just takes getting a feel for where to hit. There you go. There we go. One more. A fine shovel head. Solid work. But a lump of iron won't dig a hole on its own. You'll need to fit it with a handle. So we're going to get this station up. This is definitely a station we're going to be using a lot of. It's pretty much where we craft everything. Let's go ahead and quench the shovel. And apologies if I'm going a little too fast for you to keep up. I don't think I am, but, you know, if I am, I'm sorry about that. I'm just trying to get past the part we were at already with the previous video. So here it is, the assembly table where parts come together and real things are born. We're going to need a wooden handle to go with this. And we can't actually do that ourselves, at least not yet. So we're going to come over to this shopkeeper over here, which happens to have a few things that we like. Now, in this early tutorial-y part of the game, everything he sells to us that's required for progression is just 1 gold. Buy his entire stack every single time. You'll thank me later. Every single time, buy everything he has, as long as it's 1 gold. Because after this tutorial-y part is done, all these prices are going to jump by like 400% on you. So, yeah. All right, so shovel. There we go. We have all these things. We're going to assemble this. There's a 100% chance that the shovel becomes a common quality.
A stone. Ooh, shiny.
So whoa, sorry about the camera there. So you see how he assembled everything, right? And you just basically put the 2 pieces on the plan where it needs to go, and then you pop it all together. It's pretty straightforward stuff there. All right, let's go ahead and show him the shovel. He likes the shovel. He thinks I'm learning pretty fast, but now he'd like to really test me by making a proper weapon. Now he wants me to make a sword. The copper side blade, to be specific. So once again, we're going to come back over here. Now we're going to go to weapons, and we're going to try to make a copper sword base. Okay, so let's throw that in the fire before the coals go out. Looks like it's pretty much going out anyway. There we go. And we'll pop that right there. And let's go. Yeah. Now, sometimes this thing will elongate more than you can actually hit it with a hammer. So sometimes the hot spot will be like, yeah, way over there where I can't reach it. Oh, see, this is what happens right here when it gets too cool. You need to heat it again, which is fine. We can just pop it in there. When it says hot, you're good. Instead of warm, right? Smack it. There we go. And I don't see any hot spots, so we're just going to have to hit it. There. All right, copper sword base is done. Let's go ahead and pop it in the quench. All right. Next thing we need to do then to assemble this, come over here. It says we're going to need a wooden sword hilt and some cloth. So we don't have either one of those things. So guess what? We're going to walk over and buy them from this guy because he's got them now all of a sudden. All right. He's got 2 of them. They're 1 gold each. Buy them all, man. Even if you only need 1, buy both. All right. Come on back over here and we can assemble it. Now, this has a 15.96% chance to become a rare quality item. That would be very nice if it did, but this is just a tutorial sword, so I'd like it to be common. I don't want to blow my luck on the tutorial sword, but here we go. We did. We blew our luck on the tutorial sword. Great. So this is a blue labeled, that's rare, copper side blade. A fine blade, but don't get ahead of yourself. The sword's not ready till it's clean to cut through a shadow. So we now need to sharpen it, and we're going to have this sharpening wheel here. Get this thing all sorted. The sharpener's unlocked. With that done, we're going to wield the sword, come on over to the sharpener, and then we just basically spin the thing, find the right angle where it starts to spark like that, and just kind of move it gently across back and forth the stone like this, and we're good to go.
Unrelenting, unshakable.
Cool. We've proven that we've got the hands and the heart. Now take it to the king. So this is like our way of saying, hey, king, I'm up to the task. See what I made? You know, it's kind of like a kid trying to show his mom and dad, you know, hey, this is what I did at school today, and he's going to put it on his refrigerator. Here you go. This is your work? Balanced, sharp, dwarven steel through and through. You've proven yourself, blacksmith. From this day forward, the forge is yours, and with it, the honor of serving this realm. Welcome to your new home. May the fire never fade. Cool. So we are now officially hired, I guess, so to speak, in this kingdom as the blacksmith here. So the next thing to do Well, Cedric's going to tell us we're going to go to the village. Look at you, official smith of the realm. Not bad for your first week above ground. But every smith needs more than a forge. You'll need a place to rest that hammer and your bones. There's an old house near the edge of town. Empty, but sturdy. Yours if you want it. Go to the town and take a look. Time to build a life, not just a sword. So, we're going to head on over to the teleport stone.
What are you going to do?
And this time, instead of going to the mines, we're going to go to the village. Pretty fast loading speeds. No cuts or anything there. It's really quick. And this is our little village. So we have some vendors over here selling some stuff. We got some vendors over here selling some stuff. There's a tavern right there, which we're going to get to in the morning. And then this is our house, such as it is. Now, in the demo, you had to find these books on the bookshelf right there. And then you get these extra recipes, but it looks like it's just going to give them to me now. So, is your new home? Not much to look at yet, but it's a start. Every blacksmith needs a place to rest their weary bones. Head upstairs. There's a bed waiting for you. Get some sleep with you. Progress too, yeah. So this is how we... it's midnight. We can click our bed, and time won't progress until we sleep. Right, basically. But yeah, there's the bookshelf, which doesn't have any recipes for us because we were just given to us. So we're going to sleep. And it's at this point where things start to kind of expand from the preview we had before. So it starts to kind of expand from this point. Some of the recipes are, yeah, we got recipes and that's good. We're going to go and talk to the tavern now. We need to go to the tavern. And we're going to talk to the innkeeper. And then we're going to hire a hero. And that's something we couldn't do before, is hire a hero. So we can slow down on these new things. Don't worry. All right. So this is the tavern, such as it is. And here's the innkeeper. Welcome to the town, blacksmith. Would you like to buy something? I can open his shop if I'm interested, but all he really has is a storage chest right now, so not a big deal. But now we're going to hire a hero. Now there's usually a couple here. This is a paladin, Victor Flameguard. Oh, look at him. He's got the orc bottom teeth kind of thing. He's really glowing too, isn't he? Wow. This guy here is a hunter. We got another hunter right over there. This guy's a warrior, Bjorn. Stone Fist. Ooh, I like that. Paladin? I think Bjorn Stonefist. I like your name, man. Hey.
How are you?
I see you're looking for help. I am. You're so tall, I'm not even looking high enough to see you anymore. What a big guy. You can definitely help me. Yeah, I need work and I need someone to put the gear to use. Sure. Your weapon's my expertise. A profitable arrangement for us both. Shall we begin? I will hire you. Cool. Whenever you need me for the quest, you can find me at the Heroes Hall.
Now we do it for the Alliance.
So he's going to go to a place called the Heroes Hall. And that's exactly where we're supposed to go, as we can now send people out on adventures for us to gather interesting things, to gather experience, new recipes for us.
What are you going to do?
All sorts of rewards left to be had. I don't know the extent of it because I've only playtested it a little bit. So let's go here. It says, welcome to Heroes Hall, where all your hired heroes gather. From here, you can manage their gear and send them on adventures. See that hero over there? Go have a word. They're eager to start earning their keep. Actually, no, I'm looking at the ceiling. There it goes. All right, so take my small dwarf self down to the Heroes Hall, and there's my hero standing right there. So what we want to do is talk to our hero.
Is it time for ale yet?
I'm ready for battle, but not with my bare hands. You need to craft me some gear. I can search the old ruins nearby for recipes. Send me there using the adventure table. Okay, so we're going to go over to the adventure table, such as it is. And there is one adventure available for us. Search an old shop. Takes about 3 hours to do. And then there is a power rating over here. And you really just want to have your hero to have as high of, I think it's called, what is it called? Power, yeah. You want them to have as high of a power rating over this requirement as possible because that alters their chances of actually having success. For the first mission, it's 100% guaranteed to succeed. And for this, we're going to get a copper sentinel helm recipe as well as just 1 coin. So it's really not a big deal. Mostly it's just to introduce us to adventures and to really rile him up. And, you know, to get him to where we can start making armor. So we're getting a new recipe out of that, basically. Okay, so now we need to go back to the castle. He's going to go off and do that adventure for us. And when he's done with it, we will get a notification underneath the time at the top of the screen where it says day 1. It's going to be a little like scroll or a little piece of paper icon will show up, and that's when the adventure is completed. Back from your little tour. Good. You've met the town, seen the square, but now it's time to earn your keep. You're ready to take your first customer. Go on in, see who's knocking. Okay, so this first customer is going to show up pretty scripted. When we get a customer at the front of the store, we'll get a little person icon like that is up there at the day one.
Welcome.
So we're going to accept this. The timer's still running on them, so if you don't accept this in time, even when you've already clicked on them, they'll walk away from you.
Affirmative.
So what I like to do, if I really need to get there in time, I'm going to accept it. Then I can go over to the order log.
Finest weapons in all the land.
And with the order log, I can then read what they said. So I won't miss any of the text anyway, even if I accept it quickly. Ah, you've got your first order. Feels good, doesn't it? Now you'll want to keep track of your requests. That book you open, that's your order log. Every job you take gets listed there. Materials needed, deadlines, notes from the customer. Cool. So years ago, I saved a village from a monstrous bear with nothing but my father's rusty axe. Now it lies shattered. The beast stalks again. Forge me a blade that whispers the wind's secrets. Sharp enough to pierce its hide and strong enough to carry the village's hope. So 75 coins is what the reward is. We'll talk about, we can go a little higher than this with negotiations later. And we get 75 experience for it. Experience is very important. We'll look at that too. And then Timberfell hatchet is what we need to make. Okay, so to make the Timberfell hatchet, we can come over to the recipe book. This is where we get our recipes, and we can see what it takes to make everything we have. Tome holds every crafting recipe you know and plenty that you don't. You'll see basic gear, fine arms, rare pieces, even ancient dwarven designs if you're lucky. Keep an eye on it. Mastery starts with knowledge. Cool. So what we want to find, or what we want to make now, is the Timberfell hatchet, which is right here. It's going to require us to have a wooden axe hilt, copper axe head, and cloth. We can make the copper axe head, but we don't have a wooden axe hilt. Can you guess where we're going to find that? Can you? I'll give you a guess. Yeah? Okay. We're going to come over here. Again, 1 gold for each. Want to buy them both because it's only 1 gold. It says complete the order. Yeah, that's why this is highlighted. I was trying to figure out why that was highlighted. Okay, so we have the axe hilt. Now we want to make our other stuff. So we have the copper axe head here. Gonna go ahead and craft that. We'll grab that. And our bar at the bottom is kind of getting full, so we're gonna hit tab really quick. And I'm just gonna move all of our extra parts into inventory. I don't need them to be there. Copper side blade. Ooh, hey, look at that. We actually get to keep it. I thought we had to give it to the king. I'm very happy that we get to keep it. I can give this to our adventurer, to our warrior. Yes, indeed I can. So I will be doing that, probably. Let's put that there. Okay, so we have the copper axe head here. And what we want to do is, again, put that in the forge, but we don't have any coal in there. So let's real quick add, I'll add I'm going to make a whole bunch of stuff here, I think, but why don't we just add 1 coal in there for now? Because we don't need a whole lot yet. So let's go ahead and get bellow. I know I don't need to do it more than once, but I like to. And it's hot. Come over here. And swing away. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I missed. Missing's bad. Because, you know, it cools really quickly. Yes, it's cooling down. I need to put it back on the fire. What a noob. It's hot again. Try it again. It's almost done. It was very close. Oh, you're not going to give me more heat spot. There he goes. It wasn't giving me any more hot spots. All right. Let's pop it in the quench. Excellent. And then we can come over here. Now we have all the other stuff. So we're going to say hatchet. We have the other things we bought earlier. There's a 16%-ish chance that it becomes rare. I don't really care about that too much. I guess it's really good that sword became rare because I thought it was going to go to the king, but actually it's going to go to our hero, so it's nice. Put the handle there. There we go. Okay, and then once again, it's dull, so we're going to need to sharpen it. So go to the sharpener. Just going to find that nice sweet spot there. And just move it back and forth at that angle. Nice and slow. And done.
Unrelenting, unshakable.
Now that we have that, let's go over to our order log.
If you have gold, you Have my way.
And now we can complete the order after a little bit of haggling.
Barter, haggle, or trade. I have what you need.
It's a very simple haggling system. Just hit E when it's on the
It's
green.
a good day today.
Yep. So we're going to get a little extra 88 coins for this.
Farewell, my friend.
And it's all done. So now we've been paid for our work. Feels pretty good. So the next thing to do is we need to serve 2 customers and also complete the adventure. So at this point, we're waiting for customers to show up. And it might take a little bit of time for them to show up. It might. But we can keep making things. Even if they haven't ordered them, we can keep making them. And we're going to want to do that because eventually we're going to open up a shop here where we're going to want to have a whole bunch of extra stuff. So it's a good idea to make some extra stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep working. Let's not get too carried away with the coals though. Let's go like that in there. I'm going to keep working on making stuff. And, when our objective is completed, it'll be at the top of the screen right here as a little note icon. Now, there's one other thing I can do before I really get into making a lot of stuff. Because every time you make stuff, you gain experience. And you level up. I'm level 2 now, which means I have talent points. I can come over to talents now, and I can either choose to walk faster, or I can choose to increase my XP gain. Yeah, like, duh. So we're going to do that. And then opens up 3 new options before or after that. Increasing the anvil rarity chances, which is pretty good. Or lowering the costs for the heroes, like that. Or increasing the available adventures by 2. So all good things, but we're going to increase our XP gain to start. Let's go ahead and make a big old hammerhead. We're going to make ourselves like a warhammer kind of thing. So let's go ahead and pop that warhammer in the forge. Go ahead and bellow that really quick. And we can just start making things that we want until customers show up and start ordering stuff from us. And then we can make their orders. There we go. We'll just hit the... Oh, give me that. There we go. It's like playing digital whack-a-mole. It's sometimes a little bit challenging to figure out exactly where your hammer's about to hit. But you kind of get a feel for it. Okay, so this hammerhead I just did is rare at the anvil, but that doesn't mean it's going to be rare when I make it later. It is going to increase the chances that the hammer ends up being a rare quality, though. So come over to the assembly table, and I'm making a stone maul here. We're going to need a wooden hammer hilt in order to complete this. So if I come over to my vendor guy here, he should have everything available now. And he does. And everything is 1 gold for now. Buy all of it. I'm telling you, you're not going to regret it. Buy it all while it's 1 gold, okay? It will not be 1 gold for very much longer. So we're going to take this, and now that we have the hammer hilt, we have a 31.8% chance that this hammer ends up being rare. So we want to place the hammer where it goes in the blueprint. Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, it's going to end up being common on us anyway. Now, a stone maul doesn't need sharpened, so we can just pop that in the storage chest, which is what I'm going to do to all these other things, too. We're going to place them in the chest. No, not these. I mean, we're going to use these. Hey, yeah, what am I doing here? Right, character. There it is. I want the sword to be in here because we don't need it on us. The maul can be in here. We don't need it on us. And then we're going to use the linen soon, but we're not going to use it that soon. So let's put all these things in there, and I want this stuff out. Okay. We want to keep going with that before all that fire goes out. Let's make, let's make another hammer. Why not? Make another hammer. It's fine. We want to put that hammer in forge. There we go. Still no customers. Probably going to be tomorrow. Probably be the next day before we can get that. We'll see. Customers may not show up until a little bit later. Here we go. Missed it. Totally messed it up. There we go. Come on. Don't miss. There it goes. Nice. Another hammerhead. This one's just common quality, though, so... Watch, though. In the unlikely event it does end up being rare anyway later on. Be pretty sick. All right. We're good. Let's go ahead and just assign it. This one has, like I said, 16 or so % chance of rarity here.
axe gets old, stone never forgets.
Okay, more common.
Neither do I.
No big deal. It doesn't need sharpened, so we're going to place this right here. Yep, place that in there. And we can make something else if we want to as well. Let's make one more thing, and then we'll probably go. So, because the forge is going to run out of fuel really quick. So let's get, how about a sword?
Nothing an axe can't solve.
Let's put the sword in there. Probably want to hit this exact because I bet that fire is going to go out on me. There we go.
Here.
Oh boy.
Right. Don't have enough.
No!
There? No.
That sucks. That sucks. Oh, it's not out yet. Good. Okay. I figured that fire would be gone. Okay. It's got to be very close to gone. One single hit left. Let's go ahead and quench. There we go. Nice and quenched. All right. So we're going to make that sword now right here. We have, at least I thought I had the ingredients. Nope, it's this. Yes, I have the ingredients. 16% chance of rarity once more. Here we go. Draw that through there. There. Everything seems good. All right. Fair enough. So we'll take this. Forge is dull, or forge is cold again. And then sharpen. There we go. Gotta keep the angle right. And a little bit off there. There we go.
Unrelenting, unshakable.
Cool. So we're going to place this in that chest again. And then I think to get the customer to show up, I had this problem before when I was playtesting. The customer just wouldn't show up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the mines. I'm just going to go to the mines really quick. And I'm just going to see if this changes anything. I wanted coal. Right here. Not that I need coal, but it's like if I get something else, I can't use it until I use coal. So I might as well just grab coal if I'm going to be here. And then go back to the teleport gate. And maybe we'll get a customer now, or it's just time to sleep. All right, as I quench this sword, we can see that my adventurer has completed their task. Right over there on the top of the screen there. So we can make this sword. 16% chance of rarity. Let's go ahead and finish that up. And then we can go ahead and sharpen it. And then we'll go ahead and see if our adventurer has succeeded in their 100% chance to succeed mission. Yeah. Let's go ahead and sharpen this really quick. Just kind of get the angle just right. There we go. Whoop, wrong angle. There we go. It's getting a little bit squirrely on me. There it is.
Unrelenting, unshakable.
Cool. Now, we're going to take this rare sword with us because I would like to make sure that we can give that to our hero when we're done with this. So we're going to take that with us. So let's go to the Hall of Heroes here. I didn't sleep overnight. I just worked through the night. And we're going to go to, again, the Hall of Heroes Hall. And he should be down here. Maybe after I claim the maybe after I claim it. This is what's in progress. Results. Yes, of course he succeeded. So we're going to get the Copper Sentinel Helm recipe. Here's the icons that show us if we have customers waiting. It has an adventure that's ended and has a dungeon that's ended. Yes, because we can also send them on dungeons as well. Eventually. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to my guy here.
You help me.
Yes.
Fancy a brawl,
And I'm going to give you the sword right there. Now, this is going to take your hero power from 564 and bump it up to 708, it looks like. Pretty nice. But we would like to get you a helmet, which is good because you just sort of gave me the recipe for armor for a helmet. So we're going to go ahead and try and do that for you as well. So come on back over here. Still no customers. I am a little bit concerned about that because I've seen this. I've seen this happen before when I was playtesting, and it was like, when is the customer going to show up? We're going to take the anvil here. We're going to go to armors. Now we have the copper helm base. Again, just a copper bar. Just a copper bar for that. We're going to stick it in the forge, and let's go ahead and just add a couple of coals in here. We'll probably make a few helmets. Oh. Before we go any further, though, talent points. So we can increase the anvil rarity chances. This is at the anvil. Or we can lower the cost of heroes, which I kind of like that option more. And then after that, we can increase our hero capacity by 1, which will allow us to send them on 2 missions at once, which is also very nice, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and activate that instead. And then go ahead and bellow here. Still no customers just yet. I'm a little nervous. I might have to reload just to see. I'm playing this pre-release. I have to just say that just in case they fix things before it's available for you. But, things happen. Indie games, man. Here we go. And 1 more. Oh, 2 more. All right. There we go. So this is rare for now. Let's go ahead and quench it. There we go. Now to finish this, probably gonna need some kind of thing in the lining of the helmet, right? Yes, this is where we need the linen cloth. We have linen cloth in there, but is it still available for 1 gold over here? Because if it is, I'm going to buy it. It is not. So see how all the prices have changed? They're all 5 gold, 4 gold a piece. Yeah. If I hadn't bought them before, I would have had to pay that full price by now. No good. So, yeah, we have these linen cloths now, so we're going to go ahead and grab them. And we can make this helmet and hope that we get that 37% chance of rarity here. We can give that to our hero. It's going to be common. Okay. Fine, it'll be common. Stick the helmet in the case, and we're going to make another one while we can. So, go ahead and grab that copper. Here we go, stick it in the forge. The last piece of coal. See if we can do this without it having to come back.
Don't have enough.
Okay, happens. Put it there. And there we go. Onto the anvil. All right, rare once more. We'll see if that actually changes. All right, let's see if this helmet can be rare. 37% chance. Also common again. Fine. Okay, so we'll stick that helmet in here too. Now, each one of these items has certain traits about them. So in this case, this one has plus 27 dexterity, plus 32 intelligence. This one here does 38 strength, 35 intelligence, right? So different stat bumps to give a helmet depending on what you want your hero to have, right? Each of the blades also, the mauls and stuff, they all have these various different stats, and they'll have more stats the higher quality that they are. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to save and reload, just see if any customers show up. I'll be right back. All right, so I was making this axe, and I can see a customer has just showed up, thankfully. So I did reload the game and everything, but there is a customer here now. So we're going to accept that, and then we'll go ahead and read it in a second. But I just made this axe, and I actually have another one too. So we're going to make 2 hatchets. I just need cloth for it. Did I not have enough cloth? I have to buy cloth. That's why I wanted the contracts. So let me see how much money I have. 108 is good. Let's make sure I have enough for the stuff I need for this. So I need cloth for this. We're going to spend 4 gold each now. And I think we'll grab a little bit more. Let's grab, I'll grab another sword hilt, I guess. Another wood port too. Just going to grab some stuff that I think I'm going to need into the future here. So let's take this. So we have the wooden axe hilt, and we have some cloth there. So we'll go ahead and assemble this. 16% chance of rarity happening. There we go. We got it. Feels pretty good. And then right away, we're going to actually switch now to the other one. Oops. Let's go ahead and grab that. Yep. Switch to the other one that I have. Because I should be able to make another one. Yes, I have the other parts that I've already forged. So one more. Same Same chance of rarity here.
Ooh, shiny.
All right, so that takes care of that. So we've got a couple of hatchets here. This one needs to be sharpened. This is the rare one, I think. There you go. It's kind of a interesting shape there. It's not really so much a blade as it is looks like just some jagged stone.
Unrelenting.
There we go.
Unshakable.
And then we need to do this one too. So we got 2 different axes here. And it's not a waste to make these because we can sell them later when our store opens up, which is very soon.
Unmovable, unrelenting, unshakable.
Very, very soon. So that axe goes there, and then this hatchet, both of those hatchets go there. Okay, let's see what this contract is. What is this order?
Never toss a dwarf.
So they want the hatchet. I just made it so I can just give it to them. I seek knowledge hidden within ancient ruins, guarded by spectral warriors. Craft me a shield woven from moonlight. A shield. Well, this is a Timberfell hatchet, not a shield. Light enough, nimble steps, yet strong enough to deflect the eternal strikes. Well, that description doesn't match the weapon at all. It is what it is. 55 coins is what they're going to pay me for it, and 38 experience. They're also going to give me a little bit of iron ore as well. So that's what they want, though, is the hatchet. So we're going to give them the normal quality one, not the rare one. No reason to do that.
Gold,
Let's get our barter. Let's get our haggling on right here. A little bit there, there, and there.
It's a good day.
It's a very easy thing.
Farewell,
There we go.
friend.
So we've helped one customer. Hopefully we'll get a second one coming in pretty soon. I hope anyway. So in materials, we have some cloth available still. We have got a wooden sword hilt. I think we could probably make another sword really quick here. Not smelting. Assembly. I want like another copperside blade. Yeah, I can make another blade. So let's go ahead and try and do that. We'll just make another blade here. Sword base.
Nothing an ox can't
Yep.
solve.
And then once again, we need a little bit more fuel in there. See how stingy I am with my coal? I only put in just enough to do what I want to do. There we go. I mean, if I was going to be just working here nonstop, making things over and over again, then yeah, I'd probably just put 10 coal in there and then just have it be that way.
Oh, never forgets.
Easy.
Neither do I.
So if we ever have contracts that want blades, I've got plenty of them. It'll be nice. It'll be very easy to fulfill those orders. And I think I'm going to start making some more helmets. I'd like to get some more recipes for other types of armor, specifically because we really want to equip our hero with that armor.
Unshakable.
Yeah. Find the adventure chest. New adventure. Oh, I haven't sent him on an adventure yet, of course. I was like, when is that adventure going to be done? Oh, I haven't sent it on him yet because I was trying to get him a helmet. Let's give him strength. I don't know if it really matters too much, but we'll give him some strength. And then we're just going to go over to the hero hall,
What are you going
which is where he is waiting for me to actually give him something, I think. Yep, I need to give him something. Here he is. Hey,
Is it time for ale yet? Fancy a
not
brawl
quite time for
together?
ale, but here's a helmet that bumps you up to 829. There you go, sir. All right. Here's the adventure chest. Adventure chest is, I guess, where we get stuff. Yeah, sure. So you've learned your first armor recipe, eh? Armor keeps him standing when the fight gets bloody. Go on and then craft your first piece of armor. Gear up a proper hero. I already did. Oh my gosh. I already crafted it for him. I went a little bit too overboard there. Maybe that's why I wasn't getting any customers. Let's increase our hero capacity by 1. I like it. Now we can get extra heroes if we want to as well. Let's send our current one on a task. How about we go... Actually, I'm curious. If I take the helmet off of him,
Can you help me?
if I take it off of you and then put it back on you, do I get credit for this? No? Do I have to craft a new helmet for you? Fine. If I have to do that, then I might as well get you on a different hero. So how about we take hidden temple investigation? That's good for the linen cloth for making more helmets. How difficult would this be for you? 90% chance. I like your odds.
Them lads, let's give them hell.
I like your odds. Go for it. See if you can get the linen cloth for me. All right. And that says I need to make a helmet for him. So I guess we're just going to make another helmet, which is going to require me to have more linen because I don't have any linen, right? I have leather, but not linen. So, okay. So we'll need to get some more linen cloth. I guess I'll buy 2 of them. Try to make rare quality if possible here. There we go. And then same thing as we've done every night, Pinky. Try to forge ourselves some cool helmets if we can. So right over here, armors, helmets. Grab one, and then we'll do another one right there. Okay, so we got 2 of them now. Put this over in here. And then all we need to do is start that. Drop that in the forge. And we'll make our helmets and see if we can't get a rare quality one, and whether or not the objective up there completes after I've done this out of order. I'm a little nervous about that. I'll hammer this piece of metal, and then I'll do it again. And I'll see you in a second.
Shiny.
Well, it did progress the mission, so that's cool. New adventure and equip your hero. So it did progress it. That's nice. We're gonna do another one. Oh, I gotta get it out of my hands. The tongs first. What's the? I wish there was a easier way to transfer it from the tongs to the other parts of the bar, but I guess that's fine. Yeah, assemble right here. Oh, I have to take. Oh, that's a little weird. Okay, hang on. Can I take this now? There we go. There we go. Come on, show me rare. Nah. You think the odds at some point would be in my favor, but not so much. Okay, so I can't talk to my hero until he gets back, unfortunately. But we can keep making helmets, I guess, if I want to. I have some cloth left. I've got a wooden sword hilt. Let's make the sword, because I've got that, and the forge is still going. So, oops, grab it. There it is. There we go. Forge is still going on its last coal. And you see the Z's? That means I need to sleep. Also, when I reloaded it, it changed it back to day 1. So that's cool, I guess. There we go. And oh, come on. Come on. I can't hit over there. It doesn't let me. Okay. And quench. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and complete the sword. We don't get rare, we don't get rare. It's the way it goes. Slap it together. Okay, and then real quickly, oh, we just grab it with our hands. We don't need it in the tongs, do we? There we go. And then when this is done, we'll go to sleep. And then we can probably talk to our hero at that point, I would hope. He's just got to finish that mission I sent him on with... Unmovable, unrelenting, I mean, I sent him with a helmet. Unshakable. So that's good, you know? All right, lots and lots of swords, mauls, helmets. Got this other hatchet here. Loads of stuff ready for orders if customers come. Let's go ahead and sleep really quick. Well. And see if this, you know, unlocks our second customer here. Because I served that person really fast. They were like, make this for me. And I was like, here, I already have it done. Gotta close my door so no one goes in and steals my stuff. Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Actually, before we do that, the hero, the thing is done. The thing is done. We can go there to the hero's hall. But in the village, we might be able to get ourselves a second hero, right? I did unlock that ability. So you're a rogue. A warrior. I already have a warrior. Where's my paladin? There was a paladin buddy in here before. Are we just going rogue, I guess? I guess we're just going to go rogue. Oh, hang on. Are you a paladin? You are a paladin. Vesper. Vesper Nightfall.
What brings you to my mountain?
Hire me. My price is $225. I don't know how much money I have. I don't know how much money I have. 138, so I can't afford you. I see. You're a hunter. You're a rogue. How much is the rogue? Price is $225. Okay, everybody, I have a feeling everybody's going to be $225. Okay. That's how it's going to be then. All right. Well, in that case, let's go and complete our current mission in the Hero's Hall. And we'll see whether or not our existing hero died or not. It's completed. The result is great success. And we get an Eclipse Bludgeon, 9 linen cloth, great for helmets, and 27 experience. Very nice. Very good. Now it says equip my hero, so it probably means I just need to take his helmet off and put it back on again. I'm hoping that that's what that means. Can I just take your helmet off and put it back on? Very good. Okay. Whew. Now it says complete a new adventure. We can do that. Let's send you on something new. Hidden forest exploration gets me pebble pounder. Moonlit battle axe. Here's Iron Warden chest guard. I like it. More armor is what I want for you. An Iron Warden chest guard is also a reward for that, but I'd rather do this one since I get 2 recipes. 100% chance of success. We will send you on that mission so that I can make more better armors. There are 2 customers waiting for me. Oh boy.
Welcome.
I accept. You just want a helmet. I have that really easily. And then the next person here. Very nice. Look, see, customers are finally starting to roll in. A stone maul. I have all of these things already. This is why we do it. This is why we keep hammering. So you can have a stone maul and the helmet. All right. Here we go. Let's go ahead and complete these tasks right now. We will just haggle for more gold. There we go.
What the hell are you playing at?
Yeah. All done. You need display racks. Set your finest work out for sale. Let customers browse while you hammer away. The vendor in the village square sells them. Go grab a few racks and turn this workshop into a proper shop. That sounds like a great thing. We're going to go ahead and accept that after I get this customer.
At your service.
Copper Sentinel helm. I have these things.
At your service.
Okay, cool. So stone maul, I have it. Let's go ahead and haggle for this one. Boom, boom, boom. And complete. Very good. Another helmet coming up. I can do that. Here you go. There we go. And we are just going to give the customers what they want. Super quick. You better give me great ratings on Yelp because I served so quickly. Yeah, exactly. All right, the final thing we'll do for this video, and then you guys can tell me whether you want me to continue or not, is we're going to grab some storage racks from the village square. So the village square has a bunch of vendors, like we said before, and this guy over here sells some equipment for our store. Supplier Radger. And he has storage racks for weapons. I'm also going to get one for armor because I can. So there we go. Okay. So we have one for weapons, one for armor. And then back here, we're going to place these racks in our shop. So this one is for weapons. We're just going to rotate this about, like, say, that should be good. And then for the armor racks, I'm going to have that be, you know what? Let's put it over here. Why not? I'm not sure which direction is forward, though. No idea. The helmet might end up facing against the wall. I guess we'll find out. So give me the swords. I'm trying to figure out if there's... Okay, right click does it. There we go. Right click does that. All right, so now we're going to say helmets go here. No? Okay, hang on. Helmets go here. There we go. And then our swords and our weapons, all of our stuff here. There we go. We're just going to take and go 1, 2, 3, 4. No? Yeah, put it up there. My wrist is vibrating right now. I'm getting a phone call. I'm getting distracted. There we go. I think that's it. I can only have that many. Okay, so the mall's going to have to stay put. That's fine. No big deal. The mall will stay here, and so will this rare hatchet. Okay? So that's the game for now. It's going to keep expanding, right? We got multiple levels to the mine. We've got a whole bunch of other locations that we can go to, do more quests to unlock, dungeons to do. We haven't even been able to go here or here or here yet, right? The docks. No idea what happens there. So come on back for the next one. If you want there to be a next one, please leave me a comment down below. Show some love. Interact with the videos. That's the only way I know. This is when you interact with them. Take care. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.